Ladies and gentlemen, I have been asked to say a few words tonight, so I hope you will bear with me. What your eyes saw tonight is something that I don't think you will see anywhere else. We had 5 soloists today, one from Iran, one from Israel, one from Palestine, one from Turkey, and one from Spain. You would never get this combination of nations on a table, around a table, anywhere, on any level. So the question one has to ask is why? Why is it that with music this is possible? I mean, they're all wonderful people, but there are other wonderful people in the world too. Why don't they manage to do that? And that is because music, and therefore this orchestra, gives everybody something which on the ground we don't have, and that is equality. You can only speak about dialogue on an equal basis. You cannot speak about dialogue when one is strong, the other is weak, when one has rights and the other doesn't have rights. And these thoughts really came to mind to me these last days when we have been rehearsing and preparing for this concert. And it is a great honor for all of us to be, first of all, part of the United Nations family and to play today on the occasion of the Day for Human Rights. The other thought, which does not escape my mind, and I would like to share with you, is that we have been speaking about globalization in so many aspects for so many years now. And we are so proud of the fact that we can get everything everywhere. And you can eat just as good sushi in Berlin as you do in Tokyo, and spaghetti in Budapest. That's all very nice, but this is not really what globalization is about. Globalization is a kind of universality. Universality means that we cannot pretend that something happens in this world which does not concern us. And I think sometimes this is really either taken for granted or forgotten. How many years now do we see this terrible catastrophe of the Syrian crisis? How many years with people being killed right and center and all these other horrors that are happening there? And at the beginning, everybody said, oh, well, this is one of those Middle East crises. Then they started coming to Europe, and they said it is a European crisis. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm convinced this is neither a Middle Eastern crisis nor a European crisis. This is a global crisis. And I think we have to do our utmost to get everybody concerned about this and helping in this way out. Even countries that have, so to speak, nothing to do with the Middle East and nothing to do with Syria. I'm thinking primarily of Latin America, where there are so many communities of Syrians, Palestinians, Lebanese, in Argentina, in Chile, in Brazil, and in so many other places. And I think Europe would do much better to try and help economically there for them to receive refugees than be stuck with the problems as we have been for the last several months, if not years now. I'm sorry to bring this up after such a wonderful concert, but I'm sharing with you the thoughts that have really concerned me now for quite a long time. We, in the West-Eastern Divan Orchestra, share many things. We don't expect nor want to share political views. As you have heard this evening, everybody agrees 100% about the music, but how the music should go, how it should be phrased, and in a certain way, what it should express. We don't aim to have this kind of unity about our political opinions, because this, what you have seen today, although there are Israelis, Palestinians, Iranians, Syrians, Lebanese, Egyptians, Turks, and Spanish, we managed to get a group that is based on humanity, a humanistic group. And we have learned to respect the opinion of the other, especially when we don't agree with it. And there is a complete misunderstanding in the world about feeling sympathy for somebody who has a cause. I have sympathy for this cause or for that cause. You cannot force sympathy on anyone, but you can and you must force compassion, because compassion is a moral quality. It's not an emotional one. Thank you very much, and I wish everybody a wonderful evening.